Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the month of August 2016. This month, I'm still doing a collaboration with Marie Moore, so definitely check her channel out below. I have her link right at the top of the description, and we're doing this to help each other grow and spread the word about more psychics on YouTube. So definitely check her out. Also, this month I did the extended readings. A lot of you asked me to do those again. I was going to do them anyway, but you can get the extended readings right at this link below. Not only that, but you are going to get more in this monthly reading here. I'm pulling additional cards because, Leo, you were my #1 supporter for the month of July with the extended readings, which I really appreciate. So thank you to all you Leos out there who supported me there. So I'm going to do some extra cards right now. Let's get started. You start off with the 10 of Diamonds. Really good card. Definitely a card of prosperity and more success coming to you. So that's really nice. This is also a card of traveling, planning on traveling, moving as well. And it's just a really good card. A card of changes too. I think there could be a lot of changes. You actually have a really great month. You do have two kind of little hiccups here. They both kind of, actually both cards, it's funny because they both kind of mean the same thing, but this is also a card of updating things. So a lot of you could be like updating homes and or updating yourself in a lot of ways. I always say when this card comes up, it's kind of like one of those things. Like if you're trying to sell your home, look for some simple ways to make your home more valuable. This is a card where just like doing some tiny little things here and there that really don't cost you much at all could have like a major impact. So you never know. I always say, this is like one of those cards where it's like maybe you're having a hard time selling your home, and maybe you just pay like a whatever, I don't know what carpet cleaning costs, but it's like just as an example, maybe you just pay to have your carpets cleaned, and then all of a sudden your home sells for more than you thought it would. So again, that's just an example, but if you're selling a home or something like that, definitely look for ways to grow that. And even if you're trying to sell yourself, like, in a relationship, or if you're trying to sell yourself in for a job or something, definitely look for ways to, update yourself, maybe gain a little bit of knowledge or something to make yourself more valuable, because under this card, it's like I said, tiny little things under this card have huge effects. Next, you have the Death card in reverse, so needing to let something go. I think maybe a lot of you are holding on to something, probably I would say the past. For a lot of you, maybe past hurts or past things that you've had to deal with, and maybe that's a little bit difficult for you. The Death card is not letting something go, and again, what you're trying to let go of here is, this ugliness right there, the skeleton on the horse, if I can get it to focus. That's what you're trying to let go of. So definitely don't be afraid to move past things. Don't be afraid to start something new either. There's been this long-term message for you for the past few weeks about getting started in something new, starting something different, stepping off onto a new path, maybe doing things differently. Don't be afraid to do that. Having said that, again, your cards look really positive, so I don't think these things, I don't think these difficulties like this card here in reverse, I don't think it's going to be very, it's really not going to affect you very much. But still, definitely don't be afraid to let things go. Next, you have the Six of Hearts, and this is a perfect card to come up after that Death in reverse. Six of Hearts represents a time where you can put energy into things and get it back equally, if not better. So anywhere where you failed in the past or things didn't work out, this could go for love, business, money, everything. Anywhere that things didn't work out, this card says, hey, you know what, try again, because now when you try, things will work out for you. Things could come back to you equally, if not better. So, definitely don't stop, and definitely don't, I think, well, let me back up here a little bit and say that I think with the Death card in reverse, there could be this little bit of a temptation to put old hurts and old things onto new situations. So again, don't do that. Look at new situations as completely new. Other than that, this is a very good card for negotiation and negotiating. So if you're involved in any forms of like negotiations, whether those be legal or not, this is a very good card for that. Next, it's also a great card for love, by the way, and finding new love. And you also have the Two of Hearts, so another great card of love. So, Leo, you have a good mix of things going on this month. I really like to see that for you, but this is a great card for finding somebody who you match up with perfectly. It's like a perfect relationship type of card. Also a card of happiness and being very happy and having a lot of happiness in your life. So I like to see that. For those of you who are already in relationships, this is a great card for those relationships getting deeper in a lot of ways. And if you're not interested in relationships, even, this can just be you matching up like perfectly with like a new friend, or even a situation like a job or something like that makes you really happy. To further that message, you have the Two of Diamonds, another really great card of matching up with something perfectly. This could even be love, even though it's a money card. It could be you matching up with like somebody at work, like maybe somebody new comes into work and you find love because of that. Or it can be you finding love as a result of, going to somebody else's place of business is what I was trying to say. Other than that, this is a great card for getting huge amounts of money at once, so it can be definitely like an inheritance card in some ways. Not that much of an inheritance card, but you have the Six of Hearts here. I mean, and you have that Death card, and you have the 10, which can all represent inheritances. So some of you might be dealing with some inheritance type stuff, but this card represents good news with money and money improving and things like that. Next, you have the Three of Diamonds. So if you're dealing with an inheritance type situation or anything legal, this card wants you to double check all the paperwork. This is a card of double checking paperwork, plain and simple. It can represent issues because of paperwork, issues coming about because of paperwork, and a lack of paperwork. So again, really make sure to take time to look at paperwork and things like that. If you're involved in anything legal, especially. I mean, you should just be checking paperwork anyway, but with this card, if anything legal, it's definitely highlighted. But other than that, this card can represent needing to double check things in general. Next, you have the Eight of Clubs. This card is a card of definitely trusting your intuition this month, and going with your intuition. It can represent being a little fixed-minded and not looking at other solutions around you. So again, don't be afraid to try something new. This is a card of getting stuck in the old sometimes and needing to try something different in a lot of ways. Other than that, this card can represent a time where you need to take a break, like where you just need to step away from things and take some time off. So give yourself some breaks. You have this Three of Diamonds. Threes can sometimes be health-related. So watch your health and definitely take some breaks if you need breaks this month. And finally, you end with the Fool in reverse. And again, very similar to that Death card. The Fool in reverse is about not getting started on a new path, not going with what's new. And I definitely think that you should. So definitely go with what is new this week, this month, and this week. Why not? But also, definitely don't be afraid to step off on new paths and to start new journeys, because the Fool upright is about starting new journeys, and it's very successful. It's all about success and being successful, so don't be afraid to do that. But again, to me, when the Fool comes in reverse, it's you not wanting to step off onto a new path. So again, I would strongly urge you, especially 10, you have the Death card, the 6, the 8, the Fool. These are all path cards. They're all cards of being on a path. So again, I think the answer for those of you that are stuck, and again, if you're not stuck, then you're doing fine. But I think for those of you that are stuck, what you need to do is definitely do something new, do something different, and that will get you unstuck. And maybe try not to be so stubborn. These cards can be a little bit stubborn, and again, try a new path, and that should work out for you. So thank you again. Really appreciate the support from you guys. Like I said, really appreciate it. And if you want the extended reading, you can get that right here. So enjoy your August.